The Arctic tundra is found almost entirely in the northern hemisphere. Areas include the North Pole, Canada, Alaska, Greenland, and the United States. It is also found on the southern hemisphere, on isolated islands off the coast of Antarctica, as well as the Antarctic Peninsula.
In the Arctic tundra, there are two seasons, winter and summer. In the summer, the sun is present almost 24 hours a day. In the winter, the opposite light conditions are present. There are several weeks where the sun never rises. This causes the temperatures to drop to extremely cold levels. The average temperature of the tundra is around -28 degrees Celsius, while extremes can dip to -7 degrees Celsius. Precipitation levels in the tundra are from 6 to 10 inches a year. Most of this falls as snow. This biome has strong winds, poor soil, a layer of permafrost, short summer days, and little precipitation. Due to the extreme climates, here are some supplies and gear needed for your journey throughout the Arctic tundra. Visit this biome, you will encounter plants with a variety of adaptations. These include growing small and close together because since tundra soil lacks nutrients, their short stature helps them absorb heat from the dark soil, which helps keep them warm. Growing in clumps provides some protection from the cold. The Arctic willow forms a pesticide to keep insects like the Arctic woolly bear away. It is also adapted to the permafrost by growing a shallow root system. Tundra plants also grow hairy stems which help them trap heat near the plant and protect them from the wind. The small waxy leaves prevents the loss of water in this dry environment.
Animals in the tundra have evolved in ways to adapt to their extreme environment. They often have shorter limbs and other body parts because a more compact frame reduces the heat loss. Fur and feathers provide animals with excellent insulation, keeping the heat trapped inside them. Fur also serves as camouflage, helping prey hide in the snow. During hibernation, these animals gorge themselves on food during the summer, developing a thick layer of body fat that nourishes them and insulates them from the cold in winter. Living underground allows the animals to avoid harsh weather and cold winds. They learn to burrow, which is common in ermines and hare. Arctic hares have large hind feet that enable them to move very quickly across the snow. They also have claws that help them dig through the snow for food.
Lichen, a common plant here, is usually made up of fungus and green algae. The algae reduces carbon dioxide into sugars that feed the fungus. The fungus, on the other hand, protects the algae by retaining water and obtaining minerals. Parasitism is seen in liver tapeworms who tend to stay and grow in the body of various animals like the caribou. These tapeworms then feed on the food that is eaten by these animals, which leads to their malnutrition. Commensalism is seen when the caribou is on the lookout for food. The Arctic fox follows it. After the caribou digs for food in the snow, it exposes prey for the Arctic fox. This way, the caribou remains unaffected while it helps the fox catch its prey. Human threats include airborne pollution caused by human settlements near the tundra and the drilling and extraction of oil, which presents a threat to the environment. In an attempt to extract oil, humans drill right through the permafrost, releasing thousands of years of trapped carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This accelerates global warming. Polar bears are slowly becoming endangered because global warming is melting the ice, which kills their main food source, seals. The populations of caribous, as well as the musk ox, have decreased because they are being hunted by humans for food, fur, and tools. Pollutants like pesticides and mercury on food are poisoning the peregrine falcons, and so now they're becoming endangered. Average temperature has had a 200% increase in the Arctic tundra in comparison to the increase all around the world. Ice is melting down, causing sea level increase and decreasing the populations, causing a domino effect on entire food chains. The solution? Alternatives, cheaper and less harmful energy sources can start being used at a bigger scale around the world. This will help save this wonderful biome. One invasive species is the Canadian goose. They are found in Canadian regions and in northern tundras of the United States. They lack predators and have a population growth almost exponential. Because of this, organisms it feeds on are quickly vanishing.
The Arctic tundra is perhaps one of the most, if not the most, important biomes of the world. It is one of the Earth's 3 major carbon dioxide sinks. Current efforts to protect the biome are campaigns against oil and gas extraction from the Arctic tundra. There have also been tourist-controlled areas in order to avoid harm of animals. Sadly, this is not enough.
Let's join our hands together to protect this beautiful biome and prevent these issues. Experience the thrill, don't mind the chills, come visit the Arctic tundra.
All those places I go.